Okay, so we've got the population of the UK here given in standard form and the area then, but notice that the numbers here are given correct, in this case to the nearest million, correct to the nearest 1,000 kilometers squared. So it's a population density question, but it also looks at boundary values as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do to start with is change that standard form number, okay, into an ordinary number. So remember, when you've got times 10 to the power 7, obviously it's because there's a positive power there, it's going to be a big number. It's what you expect with population. So what we need to do is decimal point needs to move 7 places, right, to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So it's going to go there. So then everything else then fills up with zeros. So how many zeros have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can put commas then from the right, 3, 3, and you can see then 65 million, okay, which is what you'd expect it to be for the UK. Now it's measured to the nearest million. So when we do boundary values then, okay, we've got 65 million here, okay. So I can put 65M if you want, so I'm not writing out all these zeros. Now, because this measures to the nearest million, the next step on the scale would be 66 million. And the one before it would be 64 million. Okay, so to get the least possible value it could be, it would obviously be here, wouldn't it, between 64 and 65. So that will be 64.5 million. And then the greatest it could be is going to be here, 65.5 million. Okay, same now for the area. Now the area is 244,000, but this is going up in thousands, isn't it? Correct to the nearest thousand. So my scale, okay, is going up in thousands. So you can see then what the least is going to be, what the greatest is going to be. So the least is this, and the greatest then will be here when it's 244,500. The reason why I'm doing all this is because when it comes to working out the population density, you've got to do the population divided by the area, okay? And to get the greatest possible value, you need to remember, right, when you're dividing, when you get to get the greatest possible value, you need to start off with the biggest and divide it by the least, okay? So we want the greatest population. So the greatest population is there, which is 65 million or 65.5 million. So if you look at this here, this is 65 million. So 65.5 million will be 65,500,000. So we have 65,500,000. Divide them by the area, okay, which would be the least area I want, which is this one here, 243,500. So if I work that out, I get 268.99, yeah? So if I round that, I could basically say 269 people then per kilometer squared, yeah? So many people are per kilometer squared in the UK according to this.